Welcome. In front of me is a Motorola One Fusion Plus, and today I will show you how to go through the setup process of the device. So when you boot it up for the first time, you will be presented with a welcome screen where you get to choose your language, which I'm going to change it to English. And from here, let's tap on Start. And it looks like I have made a reset of the device without actually logging out of the Google account, so I cannot skip the Wi-Fi connection, but normally in our normal circumstances you would have a skip button right around here, and if you don't have any Wi-Fi near you can simply skip it. But like I said, because I didn't log out, I need to connect to it. So from here, once it connects, it will progress further. Now also, if you choose to skip Wi-Fi connection, you will have to set up your date and time manually, assuming it is not set automatically correctly, which tends to happen fairly often. You can simply tap on it and change it, but if you connect to Wi-Fi, it will be set automatically based on the network. And also, once it's actually done loading, for me, I will have to verify either, I believe, a pattern or my Google account. But for you, if you chose to connect to Wi-Fi, it will simply give you the option to log into your Google. Okay, so we go copy data. This is just a way for you to restore your device from an old backup that would be located on the cloud. You can choose to go with next and then follow the process, but if you choose to don't copy, you basically set it up as new, which that's what I'm gonna go for. Okay, there we go. So verify pattern. I'm gonna quickly insert it, and this will unlock the device. And there we go. So we have the Google sign-in. So this is normally what you would see if you connect to Wi-Fi, and you can skip this if you want to, connect to Google if you want to. Basically, if you log in, you will have access to things like Play Store and simply just restoring your device from an old backup and stuff like that. But I'm gonna choose to skip it. And then next page we have Google services, so we have things like location, scanning, and send user and diagnostic data. Now you can tap on each one of them to extend it and read exactly what it does. But basically, briefly, location uses GPS tracking for certain applications. Certain applications require it to work properly. Things like Google Maps likes to have access to it, so it can correctly position you on a map and give you a correct route if you're using it as a GPS navigation. There are also apps like certain home appliances from certain companies that basically don't need it but will require it, and otherwise they will not work without it at all. So those are the apps that have literally no business with it but want it because why not? Then we have things like scanning. This just simply scans for your Wi-Fi networks and stuff like that, so you can actually connect to it. Now if you choose to disable this, it automatically disables the scanning. And then we have send user and diagnostic data, which basically gathers data on you, what you do and how you use the device, what you search for, and then sends it to Google. And I believe also, because it's Google, I think it also includes the advertising based on your search, so ads will be tailored to you, as they call it. So you can disable all of that if you want to, and then scroll down and tap on accept. Then we have choose your search engine, so you can choose a different search engine. Obviously you have choice with Google, but then you have things like DuckDuckGo and a couple other ones. I'm gonna go with Google anyway and tap on next. And from here it automatically alters to set a PIN, pattern, or password. By default it looks like it's a 4-digit PIN. You can change it if you want to password or pattern, or you can simply skip it by tapping right here if you don't want to have any kind of protection. Then you have review additional apps, so let's tap on OK. Adding finishing touches, and then we have some Motorola things that we need to accept. Privacy policy, obviously let's accept and continue. Now you cannot do it, you cannot finish the setup without doing it. Let's stay in touch, so we have personalize your experience, be the first to know, be heard. So these are just things that you can subscribe to by providing your email, but I'm going to tap on next and skip it. Carrier location access, kind of self-explanatory. Access for your carrier, so that's about it. Tap on next. Allow carrier location access. You can actually select to deny if you want to. You can allow it all the time or only when it's needed. And then we have the gesture navigation. So this is just a quick guide to get started. Swipe up to go home, swipe up and hold to go to recent, swipe from the sides to go back, and there we go, we can swipe up and basically leave. And the setup is now completed. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.